think they're trying to expand his game as well.
Vic Beasley, top of your screen. Atlanta blitz coming. Glennon in trouble, and Glennon is sacked. Ball comes out. They say that Glennon was down on the sack. It's Brian Poole who came through on the blitz.
Beasley is so wide to the top, and you end up with widening out Bobby Massey, number 70, the offensive tackle, and Brian Poole came right into the vacated area. The nickelback, undrafted last year, gave them great performance throughout the season, continuing it here in 2017. But the attention on Beasley helped open up the lane for him.
And the third sack for Atlanta, and of course, those because Glennon was down, but the Bears will punt away.
Alright guys, for the people that are just showing up, I will show the highlights of the game. I can't show the complete game because YouTube won't allow me. It will cut the stream. So usually what I do is I'll crank up the radio volume so you can hear it. I'll talk through commercials. Like here's a boring commercial. But when a big play happens, I will show the screen like this, and I will talk over it. If there's something I can do to make this experience better as we go forward, just let me know. I do have better cameras and stuff like that coming in the mail. But if there's anything I can do to make this experience as good as I can, where I won't get flagged by YouTube, just drop a comment. Like I said, I can't show the whole game like this because YouTube will flag me, but I will show the highlights. I will talk to Bears. I'll be active in the comments and all that stuff. So, you know, like and subscribe, and as we go into the 17 weeks, let me know what I can do to make this experience better. Other than that, I kind of just show me playing Madden in the background while the game is playing, unless a big highlight happens, and then I show the highlight. So that's kind of what I do. That's what I did for the first 2 quarters. Right off the bat, I mean, God, Tariq Cohen, awesome. You know, makes me wonder how decent we would be if we had a guy like Alshon Jeffrey as a wide receiver right now. We are so behind in the wide receiver market, and it sucks, and it really shows, especially when you got a guy like Kevin White. Man, he's just not good. I don't care what anybody says. I don't see him. And they all talk about his size, but every time he goes up against a corner, he always looks so small. Alright guys, anyways, like I said, I'll show the highlights like this. If there's anything I can do to make the experience better, just let me know. Moving forward, this channel will continue doing stuff like this. So let me know what you want. Do you want me to... There was one guy that does this, and you just see his face, and he talks live while it's going down. I don't care to do that. I'm not doing it tonight, but if that's what you want, just let me know. Whatever I can do to make this experience as good as possible. Again, I'll show the highlights. I'll talk over it. Just letting you know that this is the game plan that you will be hearing in the background, but I'm going to have to show something different so I won't get flagged. And I'm going to turn up the sound right now. And I will show the highlights.
Freeman tries to stretch it out, just nowhere to go. And so we talked about this in the open, what the Falcons are up against this year. And you look at some facts from the Super Bowl to give you a little idea, okay? 12 seasons since the team won back-to-back Super Bowls. A long time, longest ever in the league, as a matter of fact. Patriots last team to do it, 03-04. Then you look at the Super Bowl losers. 7 teams reached the bowl the next year after a loss, but it hasn't been done since the Bills did it 4 times in the 90s. And only twice the following year did teams win it after losing it. And so, look, they're up against a lot. That's what the Falcons are up against here. But
it's 10 to 10. So far, our running game is on point. Our wide receivers are non-existent.
We had some interesting conversations with them yesterday about a can movement.
Oh, wow.
Dumps it off somehow, and Freeman is going to have a short game. Big pressure. from Eddie Goldman. But,
Eddie
Dave
Goldman.
Quinn, I thought, was so honest in really how long he carried it with him.
Disrupting
Yeah, he
that
talked about
play.
being a really heavy burden on him that he'd let everyone down. But Mr. Blank, owner of the team, all the way through everyone else in the organization, that it was all on his shoulders. Took a long time to let that go. And I know on our pregame show, on our Fox kickoff show, Dave Wannstedt, a former head coach, said that you never let that go as a head coach. So it's an interesting observation from Coach Wannstedt.
Falcons 2 of 5 on 3rd down. 5-man rush.
Sack.
Boy, Ryan goes down.
All right, if we got a highlight, I'm going to show the highlight.
Started the party. Big money
Akeem
contract,
Hicks,
big money player today.
one of the few Bears that got paid and still continuing to work. So let's see if we can see this, guys. Here we go.
Akeem Hicks is energized after getting contract number 96 to the left of your screen.
Bam.
He got some help there from Bryce Callahan.
Bryce Callahan.
His speed rushing. That took
Guys.
Ryan Schrader the right tackle away from where Hicks was.
God, we are like, we need a wide receiver so bad. Next year with Mitch Trubisky, a wide receiver.
From his own end zone, and here's Cohen.
Guys, we got
See what
something.
he can do today. Great
Cohen,
Cohen.
my God, this
28.
guy.
Makes the move. Cohen still going.
50-yard line. Guys, we could take the first lead.
And so the Bears,
Like I said, I'll always show highlights, so just kind of bear with me.
Offense. And Hicks says, bring it, Chicago. Tied at 10.
God. So great.
Long live the courageous, the tenacious, the ones who push forward and give back. Long live the greater good, the helping hand.
So what do you guys think?
Long live the truck.
What can I do to make this experience better? Obviously, I can't play the whole game on TV, or I would. Do I need to do commentary where like you're seeing my face? Is that what needs to be done? Let me know, because this is something I plan on doing throughout the 17-game season. I'm a huge Bears fan, and I know what it's like to not have access to the game.
What do you think about a new truck, buddy?
State Farm knows it's more than a truck, so why not give it the protection it deserves?
I am so sorry.
Talk to a State Farm agent today.
The moment you realize, oh no.
Man, our running game is so good, but if Howard or Cohen goes down, God, our offense is going to look like it's always looked, just very crappy. You know, and I hate saying that, but, you know, I'm just honest about it. It's just a shame that we can't have a decent offense.
Every heart-stopping, game-changing play, all if it's NFL football.
Right now it's a commercial, so I just turn it down during the commercial, unless you guys want to hear the commercials, which I highly doubt that.
NFL Game Pass. Kick off your free trial today.
Alright, I'm going to turn it back up for the game. Again, I will be showing highlights.
Can't get any better, and a good football game to kick off the season. 10-10 Bears and Falcons, packed house at Soldier Field. And consider this, Atlanta averaged less than 2 3-and-outs a game last year. They've already had 3s.
They have the ball around the 50.
Now see the offense. Gordon Howard.
Howard got about a 3 or 4 yard run right there.
Pick up 5 yards. And let's see Mike Glennon here, Charles. 7 of 11, 41 yards, but only 2 catches to wideout so far.
And with this field position, you would think this is a prime place to take a shot downfield if you're Chicago. But as you just noted, only 2 completions to wide receivers. Maybe you're not equipped to do it that way. So you stay with what you've been doing throughout the game. Try and run the football. Hit those other passes when you get the opportunity. Get Tariq Cohen going and try and move the ball that way.
They'll run it. Howard and taken out. What a nice tackle by Ricardo Allen.
That was a good play by the defense of Atlanta.
Make that tackle right at that spot.
Howard
I think
stopped in
Jordan
the
Howard
back.
gets to the corner.
Well, almost
and we
stopped
start
in
to
the
have
back. Might have got a yard.
Ricardo Allen, 37. Nice open field tackle. So if he doesn't make that tackle there, it probably becomes a one-on-one play with Desmond Trufant out on the corner with Jordan Howard lowering his pads.
And so that'll bring up third down. Bears 2 of 6 on third down so far today. Howard and Cohen both in the game.
Let's go. Hurry.
Lennon steps up, throws to Noah. I think he was looking for Cohen, but it was well over his head.
And again, we're throwing the ball to Cohen.
The one issue the Bears are
There's
going to have,
no wide receiver.
An issue the Bears are going to have this season, if they're going to continue to be the heavy run team, which we expect them to be, they've got to have some plays downfield from their wide receivers. Otherwise, those 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6s, defense just sits on the short routes. It makes it very difficult to fit the ball in. They've got to be able to push people downfield and open up some space.
We don't have the guy for that. We got rid of Alshon Jeffrey.
Meredith injury. Remember, Alshon Jeffrey.
Meredith is out.
He's in Philly now.
I mean, I know there were rumors that we were going to get a guy from Jacksonville. Hurd, or I can't remember his name. I don't know a lot about the Jacksonville players other than that team is just not that good. But this really shows you when we have like what, $25 million in cap or something like that, and we let a guy like Alshon Jeffrey go instead of franchise tagging him another year. Yeah, Meredith and Wright are there, but other than them two, everybody else, they need a lot of work. You look at a guy like Kevin White that has not had his legs the past 2 years. So exactly what is he going to be able to do this year? You look at Gronkowski in New England this year. It's kind of slow. Well, he was injured. These injuries have longer effects. So, I don't know. It's interesting to me to see how some of these players and stuff can come back, but Kevin White was never elevated to be the #1 guy anyway. I mean, he's a guy that, honestly, he needed that Brandon Marshall or Alshon Jeffrey or even a Marty B as a tight end to give him some cushion. Right now, our threat is Cohen. What are we supposed to do, have the Cohen show every week? He's going to wind up getting hurt because we give him the ball so much.
Right now, get 0% APR financing for 72 months.
I mean, I love this team. I just want to see us do better. And as a Bears fan, I'm sure you guys resonate with, you know, we're so used to having a good defense and just totally crapping on offense. And then the years that we had those guys like a Marshall, Jeffrey, Forte, our defense was such crap. So it's hard to find the balance. But, you know, you can't help but be excited about a guy like Mitchell Trubisky. And I was a hater at first. I was one of those people that was like, man, what did we get ourselves into? But I'm a believer, man. But I also don't think he's ready right now. What is he going to do? Who's he going to throw the ball to? All right. Right now, they're on the like 13-yard line, maybe 14. I'll show this play, and then I'll turn it up. I should have turned it up first. See, we're getting pressure. Bam. Leonard Floyd. Guys, we got some of the best linebackers.
And this was one of the trademarks of his game when he was at the University of Georgia. His versatility. Yes, he could rush off the edge, but at times they actually played him. Look at number 94 in blue, drop into coverage. They would play him an inside linebacker at times too at Georgia, and he would stay with the speedy running
Akeem
back
Hicks
and some of the slot guys.
Doing what he does.
When in coverage, comes up, makes a play on the football.
I'll show this next play.
Bears defense holding their own here today against the high-powered Falcons. Second down. 5-man rush coming near side. Coleman. That time he's
keep in mind we don't have Prince Mukamura either. That's another guy that's injured.
At 421 yards receiving and 3 touchdowns.
Like I said, if it's highlights, guys, if it's a big play, I'll show it. I'll crank it back up. Let me know if you want me to talk more or if you just want to hear the game more.
His matchup.
And let me know what I can do moving forward to make this experience better. I can't show the full game though.
There's an example there for a first down.
They'll run it. Coleman.
Bam.
As he's taken down by Akeem Hicks. Well, these Falcons, you talked about the dual running backs, and they're both simply outstanding. And this is why. The dynamic duo, a little cartoon action, right? Last year, 2,482 yards from scrimmage. This is the most of any pair in the league. 24 touchdowns, which is an insane number for two running backs. That's why they're so tough. They both run it. They both can catch it. They're versatile.
And you expect to see some boom, pow, bit on there too, don't you?
I would like it. Second and 9. They'll run it to Freeman. Decent running from Freeman.
That was about a 7-yard gain right
there. But he's
there.
out to the 32. That'll bring up a 3rd and short.
I know Le'Veon Bell gets all the attention about that patience as a running back because his is so pronounced where he almost comes to a standstill and then takes off again. But all the great backs have that little extra hesitation, a little extra for the vision before they go. And we just saw it there from Freeman.
3rd down. Pressure. Ryan stands in. Complete.
First down.
And Sanu caught and took a big hit from Kwiatkowski, but it's a first down for Atlanta.
This was a big 3rd down. Watch Akeem Hicks. I think he's a little bit gassed here. That's not the normal pass rush you get from Akeem Hicks.
Oh, wow.
When you go back to those long drives the Falcons have had, maybe it's starting to have a wearing effect.
Ryan over the middle, Freeman, and he's taken down immediately. This is
about a 3-yard play right there.
The Falcons, we showed you all their explosive plays last year. They led the league. They've had some big catches today, but it does look a little different. There are a lot more underneath stuff today.
Looks like Mike Smith, Coach Falcons. Mike Malarkey's the offensive coordinator. Run the ball a heck of a lot. Michael DeBurner, Turner. That type of an offense. But if they get a chance, they'll take some shots before it's over, I think.
Freeman bounces to the outside.
Loss.
3rd player to slip today.
You know, I kind of said this earlier, too, that Atlanta is having a hard time on this grass.
One thing to keep an eye on, because you have mentioned it, Kevin, they haven't taken that long shot downfield to Julio Jones or Taylor Gabriel. Remember, both of them were out most of the preseason, okay? Because they had injuries and they were nursing them through. And one thing that suffers...
All right, since it's 3rd down, I'll show it.
Your timing is way off when you haven't practiced it.
Jones against Marcus Cooper.
3rd and 6, I believe, or 3rd and 8.
3rd down.
3rd and 8.
Blitz.
Come on, guys.
Picked up. Ryan gonna let it fly for a sideline. Hardy, he caught it.
Was he in bounds?
And now they say no. He did not have possession.
Ball comes back, guys. There's still hope.
Almost spectacular.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer, number 96.
Well, here's the thing about it, guys. Akeem Hicks needs to breathe, too. We need somebody else to put in there and get him some breathers.
1, 2. Yeah, they're going to call that.
No doubt.
I mean, that's an easy call.
It's first down, guys.
The ball's gone, takes him to the ground. Didn't matter that he didn't hit him.
Akeem Hicks needs a breather. They need to put somebody else in there for a play or so.
To the ground after that, and what a costly penalty, because Akeem Hicks has played a heck of a game. And that's a costly one. They were getting off the field. They had stopped Atlanta. Now they get a fresh set of down.
Your point is so right on, especially it wasn't like one of those he's in midair. I mean, he took 2 full steps, falling over time, and it gives the Falcons new life and 15 yards as they go empty set here on a first down.
All right, guys, I'm going to go grab a beer. I'll be right back. If any highlights or anything happen, I'll show them.
Over the middle, and he's got a completion. It's Coleman. Cuts the tackle. Still on his feet and dragged down inside the 25.
They're going to get a pass play every now and then.
Coleman so slippery.
I mean, that team has got Matt Ryan and really good weapons. We don't have any wide receivers. And I'm surprised our tight ends haven't been doing anything. But think about it. We can go man-to-man on our wide outs and put another guy underneath the tight end. I mean, we just don't have wide receivers. And, you know, another thing about it, guys, is we're not going to the Super Bowl, but if we were to do something, we need a wide receiver. We need to do some trades or something.
Fake the run. Ryan
if they haven't seen right now that Kevin White is not the guy. Kwiatkowski, man, he's tough.
They're going to say the catch was completed. Ball pop free later. Watch the new.
All right, guys, I'm going to get a beer. I'll be right back.
It's a zone coverage, so
I'm going to leave the sound up, though. Let me know if you can't hear it or what I can do to make things better. I will continue to do this moving forward.
Penalty flag flying from behind the line of scrimmage.
That came from Jeff Triplett, referee.
Holding. Number 67, offense. 10-yard penalty. The first down.
Thought Andy Levitri, the left guard, had a nice year last year. But now moving back.
It's interesting. You know what's written on my charts? Penalty issues 2015 for Andy Levitri, number 67. Here he is pulling to the right. See him 67 in white. Right there is where he's completing the block. You see the hook right there, and Jarrell Freeman with his left arm takes him down. They don't want to see a reoccurrence of 2015. He had a very solid 2016 campaign.
10th play of the drive, and a timeout for Matt Ryan. So the Falcons call their first time out of the half. 10-10 game, Atlanta trying to punch it in.
I'm Drew Brees, and I play for New Orleans.
I'm Larry Fitzgerald, and I play for Arizona. I'm Eli Manning, and I play for New York.
I'm Navarro Bowman.
I'm Leonard Williams.
I'm Greg Olsen.
I'm Julian Edelman, and I play for New England.
But right now,
we're all supporting
the recovery efforts.
When it comes to helping those impacted by hurricanes, we're all on the same team. Join Visa in supporting American Red Cross relief efforts. Donate to the American Red Cross today.
The new celebration rules are in place, and Pepsi is all for it. So what's big man Joe Staley doing? He's celebrating a touchdown he didn't score. The sad truth is, the odds of a guy like Joe scoring a real touchdown are the same as zero. But it's fun to dream, isn't it? Even if those dreams are delusional. Hey, there's no I in impossible, Joe. There is, there's two.
Hungry for a tasty deal? Right now, you can get 2 Whopper sandwiches for just $6 at Burger King. That's right, 2 flame-grilled 100% beef Whopper sandwiches, stacked with freshly cut onions and tomatoes, always prepared to order for just $6. The 2 for $6 Whopper deal, only at Burger King.
Boogie on down to Cricket Wireless to get unlimited data for only $50 per month with Cricket Unlimited 2 plan. Plus, get a free select smartphone when you switch.
Engage Quantum Drive.
The Orville Blast Song.
Everybody strap in.
That doesn't excite you?
There's no way we're going to be out by 5 today, are we?
How much time do we have?
Here we go.
Fire. Boom! That's what I'm talking about. Boom!
The Orville, starring Seth MacFarlane. Series premiere tonight after football.
Cool.
On Fox.
Craig Robinson, Adam Scott.
A little dynamic I like to call partnership.
Yep, sorry.
Ghosted premieres Sunday, October 1st on Fox.
Today's game is sponsored by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Playing this drive for the Falcons was the penalty against Akeem Hicks. I had talked about fatigue a few plays earlier. I wonder if this is what caused it. When you're tired, you don't think fully through what you're doing. And two steps after the ball's gone, Hicks with the roughing the passer on a 3rd down that Chicago has thwarted.
Yeah, Hicks is back in there now. First and goal because of the penalty. Here's Freeman. Jump cut up the middle. Nice run. And Freeman inside.
Another thing I want to know, we had a really good play
about the fatigue, right? Why?
in the first half when they first scored. I believe there was a holding penalty that got us too. So if we're going to play with no wide receivers, tight ends that can't get open because they're probably double covered or covered underneath, we got to play sound football, man. And if Akeem Hicks looks winded, we need to bring him out and get one of those young guys in there. All right. And like I said, I will be showing the highlights on here, so just bear with me. Whenever something cool happens, I'll show it. I'm just trying not to get flagged down by YouTube.
It'll probably take 5-6 games till we really see Steve Sarkisian and any of the differences. But I wonder, if you go back to the Super Bowl, their defense is on the field.
Moving forward, let me know what I can do to make this experience as good as possible, guys. I don't want to keep saying that, but we have new people come in all the time.
And it's in Steve Sarkisian's DNA. whenever he was coaching, and he was calling plays or as a head coach and also called plays.
I'll show this second down.
He had a guy that ate up carries, took pressure off the quarterback and the passing game downfield. So maybe it's going to take 5 or 6 games to truly see the effect. I think we're seeing it already.
Yeah. Now, can they punch it in? 10-10 game, 3:05 to go in the third.
All right, guys.
Second and goal.
Here we go.
Ryan. Look, firing near side. It's Gabriel.
There we go.
Gabriel, hot tap.
Stopped him. All right. Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
By Marcus Cooper on the shifty
Marcus Cooper.
Gabriel, but still a to-goal situation on third down coming.
So you think you can dance?
If we can hold him to a field goal, guys.
He danced right there with Taylor
But we need a wide receiver to step up.
And they came up and finally put him down.
I went to the Tennessee Titans game, and Wright just blew it up. But where is he at now when we need him? He could be the #1. He's a first-round pick.
Julio looks like he's one-on-one at the top of
Wright
the screen.
and White, both first-round picks, but they just underachieved.
Blitz. Ryan.
And that hurts their money.
Screen, but incomplete. He was looking
Incomplete.
For
Kick that field goal.
Jones on the in-cut.
Kick that field goal.
What it is an incomplete pass and a field goal try coming.
They were using Julio as the decoy. He was going to run the inside route. Watch. They want him to be physical running inside to bring Kyle Fuller with him in order to open up.
Hey, Kyle Fuller's got to play good too, guys.
Bryce Callahan, number 37 on the coverage, does a nice job. A missed opportunity there for Matt Ryan and the Falcons.
So the penalty certainly hurt on the holding call, and they couldn't recover. This would be a 28-yard field goal for Matt Ryan. Foster puts it down, and that one is perfect. So the Falcons take the lead.
So we held them to a field goal, guys. It's not over with.
13-10 Atlanta. 2:10 to go in the third.
And I knew we would play him good. And what sucks is if we had, we'll turn it down real quick because it's commercial. If we had an Alshon Jeffrey, you know, the difference that would make. A guy like Alshon, you just throw the ball up in the air. How many times do we see that? I do a podcast too, guys. If you subscribe, I have it all on a playlist called the Chicago Bears Podcast Perspective. CBPP. I'm going to do this every week, so let me know what I can do to make this as good as possible. Of course, I can't show the play. If it's something where you want to just see me watching it, where you don't see the game, let me know. I just don't know. I don't know. I'd rather just show something in the background that's football. And every now and then I'll show you the highlights from my tablet, which it's just a commercial. But I'll do that on the highlights. It's better than nothing. I've been a Bears fan my whole life. I'm really excited this season because we got all new. This is a new thing, man. A new quarterback, a new approach. I mean, look at what Glennon's having to work with too, guys. We have no wide receivers, and whenever we throw the ball, they either don't catch it or they have no separation. So Glennon, when he was in Tampa Bay, he at least had Vincent Jackson, and then there was one other guy that was there too, but I don't know his name. But he had good players around him as far as offensive weapons. That's another reason why I don't want Trubisky to play this year. He'll be running for his life, and right now he needs to learn fundamentals. That way next year we'll have Trubisky, and I'm sure Ryan Pace will pick some wide receivers for us in the draft. And with a Cohen, Howard, guys, next year we could be looking at a totally different ball game next year. Totally different team. I'm excited about Trubisky. Having Glennon as a backup or Sanchez as a backup, I don't really care. We just have so much to look forward to, man. But we need a wide receiver. I was at the Titans game when Meredith went down, and God, it just sucks because he'd get separation. That's why everybody kept throwing him the ball, because Meredith keep getting separation. Deontay Thompson. Now, if Thompson can come in and get separation and take that next leap, which I think that's what they're thinking, And I'm glad we didn't waste a draft pick on that guy from Jacksonville because we need an actual wide receiver. Now, we do have Marcus Wheaton coming back, but what do you guys think about him? It goes back to we don't have an Alshon Jeffrey, so what separation are they going to get, you know? What are they going to be able to do? All right, guys, here we go. I'll show the first play. Hand off, of course. That's all we got. I'll try to show most of the third downs, and I'll turn it up now so you guys can at least hear it in the background.
What a play by Brooks Reed right there. Look at him. Look at him. See how he uses his hands to extend out, and what he did by pushing the blocker
Brooks
back.
Reed kind of reminds me of a young Clay Matthews.
Deeper in the backfield. So now he had nowhere to go, trapped him, and then finished off the play.
Falcons are pretty unique. They have 8 defensive linemen who all play a lot. They rotate like a hockey team almost. Reed, one of those guys.
Far cry from where they were a few seasons ago with that rotation.
Sure is. 2nd and 13.
Hand off again.
Cohen, stutter, spinning.
Cohen.
He had to ward off 6 Falcons there for Jones.
Oh, that should. Oh, it was a 3-yard run, and then number 45 Atlanta threw him out of when he was already out of bounds. He slammed him down. People are frustrated over Tariq Cohen, guys.
I think you nailed the right word. It felt like frustration. Like, when are we gonna get this guy down? And when are we gonna put him on the ground? Play's finishing. They're over the white, and Deion Jones takes the 2-point takedown.
After the play is over, out of bounds, unnecessary roughness. Number 45 in the defense.
First down.
Out of bounds, 15 yards, automatic first down.
So even when it's not a big-time run, Tariq,
I'm just afraid that we're going to run Cohen and Howard to death, guys. We need our wide receivers to kind of pick up.
When he embarrasses you, you make some move, right? You can't. When you finally do, and you might put a little extra on it.
Jordan Howard.
I'll show third downs and highlights, guys. Looks like another run.
Here's Howard.
Another run.
Rushing so far.
Howard, maybe a yard.
I feel like this is Jordan Howard time now, maybe even more than that. Maybe a real focus on the Bears' offensive line, which is a pretty good unit.
A really good unit. They are missing Kyle Long. As Pam Oliver talked about, we were in a break, and Pam was asking, what about missing Kyle? Well, they've done a nice job.
That's another thing. Kyle Long's not there.
Right now,
say what you want about Kyle Long, but he's a beast.
Give their defense a break. Remember, the Falcons have had 2 scoring drives of 11 plays, and then a 13-yard foot.
Looks like we're going to throw the ball this time. We'll see.
They need a break right now in this defense play.
They'll fake to Howard. Time for Glenn. Stands incomplete.
Deion Sims, first down, guys.
Sims, a free agent pickup by Chicago. 3-year deal coming
off the play
over
action.
4 years in Miami.
Look at Mike Glennon. The eyes tell you a lot, don't they? Has his target. And for those who thought picking up Deion Sims in free agency meant they just got a blocker, he can catch it too.
He just did there until the end of quarter number 3. Buckle the seatbelts. 3-point game in.
All right, guys. Got a few new people going on, so like and subscribe. I plan on doing this stuff every week. So I can't stress enough, comment what I could do to make this better. I got this idea to do this off this guy that he was just showing his face and talking about it. Every now and then I'm trying to show the highlights, or I'm trying to show third downs, big plays. I can't show everything though because YouTube will flag me. But if you give me some ideas, I'll do them. And as the weeks go on, we'll figure out different ways. I'll try to have a better setup maybe to show things. I don't know. I'm open to whatever. I also do a Chicago Bears podcast that's weekly. Sometimes I'll throw ones in the middle of the week depending on if we've gotten rid of somebody or anything like that. Big Chicago Bears fan. I've been a Bears fan my whole life.
Whatever you're not, climb on.
So what do you guys think of our draft picks? The one that I'm kind of disappointed in currently, I'd have to say, is Shaheen. I think Shaheen's a little... I've heard the name Gronk so much. And to me, the second best tight end in the NFL is Marty B. Look what he did at the Patriots. He's in the Green Bay now, guys. Which pisses me off. I wish Vic Fangio was our head coach. And I know this is unpopular for me to say, but you got a guy like Peyton Manning that has been a head coach or an offensive coordinator of mine for a long time. You got a guy like Brett Favre that's coaching right now. I would love to stick it to Green Bay and bring one of those guys in as offensive coordinators for Mitchell Trubisky. How awesome would that be? To me, it's all about beating Green Bay. If we beat Green Bay this year, maybe beat Pittsburgh, a team that's well-known, beat a couple of teams that are well-known. I don't care if we go 5-6 games, but if we only win 2 or 3 games, we got to hawk John Fox. All right, here we go, guys.
Fifth play of the drive. We start the fourth quarter. Falcons by 3. It's Howard. Left side. Jones.
Howard got about another yard.
Penalty, too.
There's a penalty.
Loggins, Charles, he's working with a group that doesn't have a lot of... The wide receiver group is all a big question mark, right?
A big question mark, and he's trying to mix and match and run plays to their strengths, each person's individual strength. And that's tough to call a game that way.
He's made it work today.
Odie, number 65, offense. 10-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
However,
back on offense again, guys. That whenever that penalty comes up, usually we fall from the penalties. Last penalty we had, they scored a field goal. Now we got a penalty on offense. Usually that fizzles us out. We got to play sound if we're going to play without wide receivers and tight ends, basically.
We want to play this game on our terms and be balanced. And I think
I will be showing third downs and highlights, guys. 1st and 20. On the 45. We're throwing the ball. Horrible play. He's throwing to Cohen again. I'm just so confused. I mean, I'm not saying don't give the ball to Cohen, but
though has been when they get behind the chains, like
we gotta have more than him.
Right? How do you get the ball downfield and get chunks of yardage back? They're not getting it just in 1st and 10. How do you get it in 2nd and 20? Very difficult for them, and I think Atlanta's defensive backs
85 total yards for Cohen.
Keep sitting on the shorter routes.
Looks like we're going to throw the ball again. 2nd and 13.
Second down, low snap.
Glennon.
Pressure coming, and just going to throw it away. That could have been a disaster.
Our centers don't know how to hike the ball, guys. Let me show you this if they show a highlight.
And he did have a receiver in the vicinity.
He hiked the ball and it was so low, it just grounded, and Glennon had to pick it up and throw it away to be safe.
Grounding call. And I saw Jeff Triplett.
So we're looking at 3rd down. See, watch. Bam, on the ground.
That happened to them in preseason, too. Cody Whitehair uncorked one in preseason. So that's something they'll continue to work on.
Wouldn't it be crazy if Glennon gets hurt and Trubisky comes in?
He's got to come through here. Bottom of your screen, the former first-round.
All right, guys, 3rd down. Here we go.
Four-man rush. Lennon over the middle. It's Howard.
Over the middle to Howard. We got to do more than that.
He's going to be about 4 yards shy. And now you want Chicago think about going for it here.
Go for it.
Go ahead and play field position. That would be John Fox's MO, wouldn't it?
That's what he's going to do. You're right.
That's the defensive coordinator in him. His defense did get a rest. So it gives them, they were able to sit over there for a while and kind of get their breath back. So, yeah, you go ahead and pin them deep and see if you can hold them down and give your offense a better chance at field position.
I guess we're going to punt it, guys.
Too long for Connor Barth. It would be a 58-yarder. His long is 57, but that's pushing it
down. But look, it's hike the ball, throw to a running back. Hike the ball, throw to the running back. Hike the ball, hand to the running back. You really think that Howard and Cohen's going to stay healthy all year? If they go down, Benny Cunningham went out with an injury, which I'm about to find out what happened there.
O'Donnell with the punch.
Let me go to Twitter and find out.
And I think there's a marker down far side of the field. Thought I saw one. There is a penalty.
So Benny Cunningham's, we got rid of, well, he's injured.
with Jeff Triplett on
Carey
the ball.
hurt his wrist.
Holding. Number 23, return team. Half the distance to the goal.
Half the distance to the goal, so they're like on the 5-yard line.
Half the distance, and so Atlanta now way back with a 3-point lead. Now it's up to the Bears defense.
All right, guys, it's commercial.
Diabetic nerve pain. These feet loved every step.
I can't check the.
Cars good as new, but I couldn't bear my diabetic nerve pain any longer. So I talked to my doctor.
If you are on Twitter, make sure you follow Sylvie. It's Waddle and Sylvie and Brad Biggs. Those guys will keep you up to date on Twitter. Or if you just want to subscribe to me and follow my podcast and my streams of the game, we'll do it like that too. Let me find Brad Biggs and see if we can get any information at all on Benny Cunningham.
Now I have less diabetic nerve pain.
Ask your doctor about Lyrica.
The fight for the model beer begins with
So far, I'm not seeing anything on Benny Cunningham. Jim McMahon is in attendance to the game, which is pretty cool. Haven't seen much on Pernell McPhee, which he's kind of like Lamar Houston, part-time players that want a lot of money. Hey, say what you want about Lamar Houston. Now, he could go to a team like the Patriots. And if he goes to a team like the Patriots, and he can play third down only, keep him healthy, he'll do well. Tom Compton's in at left guard for the Bears, which is not good. Tom Compton was an Atlanta Falcon. Now, guys, I'm not seeing anything about Benny Cunningham right now. So I have my phone live streaming, I have my tablet streaming the game, and I got my backup phone, but it's not set up for me to look up certain things. So again, let me know what I can do to make this experience better. Right now it's commercial time. I do show highlights of the game and third downs of the game. So like and subscribe, please. It helps my channel. Or dislike. You know, a couple people have done that. It is what it is. But let me know what I can make it better. Let me know what I can make for y'all to... I can't show the full game. I don't want to be flagged. So, guys, I'm going to show the first down on this just because it's on the goal.
That's got to change. We want to be a big-time D. Here's your chance.
Big-time D.
Backed up on their own 5. Good adjustment to Sanu.
See, we don't have that.
7-yard catch.
We don't have that hike throw. We don't have the wide receivers for that. Good catch. Wow.
Good hands. And Sanu, 5 catches, 39 yards. Julio Jones, 3 catches, 62 yards, but he hasn't even been targeted since 6 minutes left in the first half.
No, he hasn't played much in the preseason, but when you have Secretariat out on the perimeter, you got to let him run at some point.
2nd and 3. Sanu incomplete. And look, a lot of times, Jones is so selfless. A lot of times, he's a decoy. They'll run guys who run defenders out of the way, but this is his money time now.
It's an opportunity because they need to at least get field position.
3rd and 3, guys. I'm going to show third down.
They've got to get a couple of first downs to try and flip the field. Big third down here. You can isolate Julio Jones somehow and find him. This would be a great opportunity.
Here we go, guys.
That's Jones.
Is Kyle Fuller on Jones? Yeah, Kyle Fuller.
3rd down and 3. Ryan.
Come on, get him, second.
In trouble. Lets it fly deep. Wide open.
Damn.
Hooper. Now it's a foot race.
Pardon my French, guys.
Against Tex. Hooper is go.
Wow.
Touchdown.
Wow. See, guys, I felt we should have went for it. But hey, yeah, I'm bummed. I'm a Bears fan, but that was a great play. We almost had them. The front seven of Chicago is awesome, but they can't do everything for us, guys. That offense has to at least get field goals, period. And that, in my opinion, I don't like John Fox. We were over the 40. We needed like a couple more yards. Yeah, our offense sucks. But if you don't go aggressive every now and then and try to get those points, try to get that field goal at least. Now we're behind 2 scores. Guys, we're not coming back from this. We're not. And if we do, it's going to be because of special teams and defensive fumbles.
What a game changer. 88 yards for
you know, we got a bend but don't break mentality, but our defense can't do everything. We got to do more than the Cohen-Howard offense. And I'm at the point, if Marcus Whedon ain't nothing when he comes back, next year, get rid of him. Get rid of some of these guys. I do think Kendall Wright can do something, but I don't see him fiery. In Tennessee, he was fired up. I mean, you can see him on the sidelines just blowing it up because he's from the Tennessee Titans. But we need guys that's going to want to come out there. Kevin White. I am not big on Kevin White at all. I guess I said things that have offended people. But it's true, guys. I'm not going to sit there and just kiss the butt of somebody. If we had good wide receivers, we would be seeing it. We don't. And we're 2 scores behind. I don't see us coming back. You know, I just don't see it. We've seen crazy things before. We could easily cause a fumble or an interception or get a sack that goes the right way, but you know, guys, I'm not gonna bank my money on that either, though. Right now it's commercial, and it'll be back. I'll crank it up and then show highlights and third downs when they approach. So what do y'all think? Like, I don't like John Fox. Never have I liked John Fox. There was this one guy, which was on one of my previous Chicago Bears videos, that gave credit to John Fox for the Denver Super Bowl. He wasn't even there when they won the Super Bowl. When he was there, they had the worst Super Bowl loss in team history. And I kind of think that we need a coach. We need to keep Vic Fangio, but we need an offensive coach for Trubisky. Alright, guys, it's going to be the kickoff. Maybe we get a touchdown. No, it's going to be deep in the end zone. It's down. I'm going to crank it up now.
Okay, so you're going to watch the middle of the screen, okay? All right, Demps. Now watch what happens. Freeze it here, because his vision goes over here to Julio. Instead,
so it's on Demps.
Should have been, which is right down the middle.
It was on Demps, guys.
For Austin Hooper. And Matt Ryan creates the
It was
play
on
with the
Demps.
movement, but look what happens to him. This is what he gave up
We need
in order to get the
Demps
touchdown.
to be the guy. Let me tell you, Demps cannot be doing that.
It's just great all around. We talked about Julio Jones being targeted and sometimes used as a decoy. That's why. Because he draws everybody to him, even when he's not catching balls.
Don't run the ball. I can already tell the formation.
What it means is a 10-point foul.
No, play action.
To deliver. He does there to Kendall Wright.
10-yard pass to Kendall Wright, guys.
First catch as a Bear, and it's good enough for a first down.
That's who we need amped up. Kendall Wright, who's who we need.
13, couple of injury-plagued seasons the last 2 years at Tennessee.
He had a good route, good cut, but Glennon wasn't there on time like he should be, though.
Chicago Bear in the regular season. They're going to need plenty more of that from him until they find a deep threat downfield.
Just the third catch by
All right, guys, it looks like, let's see, we're in the eye.
Jordan Howard in the backfield.
Throwing again.
And over the middle, he's got a completion. That is Miller, the tight end.
Zach Miller.
Pick up 8. Zach Miller, who dealt with so many injuries over his career. Broken right foot week 11 against the Giants last year, and he was having a really good season. And a second down and short. Plenty of time left in this game, obviously. Almost 11 minutes. The 10-point Atlanta lead.
We need points this drive, guys. 2nd and 2. We're in bunch formation, so it's going to be a throw. All right, guys. Here's what I want to show. Looking for Cohen. Glennon's got time. You got 2.5 to 3 seconds as a quarterback when they hike the ball. Keep that in mind every time you see a quarterback play.
Vic Beasley there, and then the frustration, Danny Trevathan.
And I also don't expect Danny Trevathan to be super healthy yet. I see our defense being at 100% in like 3 or 4 more games. All right, guys, here we go. 3rd down and 2.
One mistake and boom, you're down 10. 3rd down, blitz coming. Lennon, complete for first down and more.
Deion Sims.
Rumbling down to the 35.
Woo!
And a gain of 22, and boy, do they need that.
And look at how stacked things were. It wasn't like Atlanta was giving a lot of space. But
all right, guys, I'm going to go get a beer real quick.
The safety slipped, and that opened up the space for Sims. And look at the nice hands. Great delivery from Mike Glennon. And then he rumbles upfield and the attempted tackle by Ricardo Allen for more yardage.
He never had more than 284 yards in a season, but the Bears feel like he really can be a pretty good receiver. Play pass. Glennon going to throw it deep. He's got a man. Cohen! No! Incomplete. Oh, and that looked good when Glennon let it fly, but Cohen couldn't bring it in.
Cohen 29 in blue, running a wide receiver route, not a running back route. And Devondre Campbell, look at that, right at the end, he sees the hands come up and gets a hand in there as the ball bobbles off of Tariq Cohen. He had it in his breadbasket, and when it bounced up, Campbell put an arm in there and helped knock it away. It's a good job by Campbell.
That should have been a touchdown, guys.
Could have easily been a touchdown.
Let's watch this again. Let's keep this going. We're throwing the ball.
Second down, Glennon incomplete. He got stuck, and that's why. Because Alford probably
flag. Let's see what happens.
And that'll be a first down. So all of a sudden, the Bears down here, seeing them, maybe the handcuffs taken off Glennon a little bit.
Holding, number 23, defense.
Holding on defense, guys.
First down.
This is an exciting drive.
Who's had some penalty issues in the past.
I'll show it. I'll show the throwing place.
Might want to put him in boxing gloves in practice so that you can't grab people, right? So you're not doing that. You're just going through things with your footwork and your eyes.
All right, here we go.
He ends up picking up the penalty.
Bears on the move. Glennon, pressure's coming. He sees it, gets rid of it, complete. It's White, gets decked, moves backward, and that's going to be a gain of nothing. Game break time. Let's say a little.
Hey, it was better than a sack, you know. Shit. Wow, Jacksonville is killing. 26-7.
Wow. Couple of surprises there, and that's not.
Kevin White's hurt. My God.
And
really?
Bears already soaked in a virus.
Really?
So thin that they had to use Tariq Cohen to run a wide receiver route to get a big play downfield.
And Marcus Wheaton is still hurt, trying to get him back. They're going to get it to Cohen in the flat, and Cohen spins up.
Cohen's going.
What a move. Cohen down to the 20.
God, Kevin White sucks. Kevin White sucks. Go ahead and get rid of him.
Now it's his third down and makeable.
Kevin,
say what you want, guys. Hate me all you want. I don't care. It's just
some. Hyperbole, but guess what?
The guy can't. He can't play.
Okay, the speed, the quickness, the vision, but the strength.
We got a guy like Tariq Cohen that is our wide receiver. He's a running back.
Tariq Cohen has
and he's not a first-round pick like Kevin White.
So compact.
All right, guys. Here we go.
Third down and 5 for Chicago. Already in field goal range.
Third down and 5.
Over the middle, and he's got a completion to
what do we got? Yes! Bellamy caught it, guys. Bellamy caught it. As long as it's not in the end zone, he'll catch it.
Bellamy with the catch, and this drive continues for Chicago, and Bledins look good on it. Meanwhile, Kevin White has gone into the medical
Oh my
tent.
God, Kevin White,
New
freaking
thing for the NFL
fragile.
this year as they checked him out.
See the hit there from Brian Poole. He bounces off of that, but then the hit from the back from Tack McKinley, the first.
Kevin White. Really? Alright, for some reason the stream stopped. What's going on? You can't be doing this while we got the ball. Alright, here we go. Here we go, guys. Here we go.
Impressive drive so far for the Bears. Leonard has time. Going for Cohen. He's got it. Cohen.
Touchdown! 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 Holy shit! Touchdown! Tariq Cohen! Oh my God! Oh my God! If we could just get a wide receiver, guys! Oh my God! Oh my God! This guy's gonna be our 1,000-yard running back, receiving. Look! Nobody on Cohen. Bam!
How about at 5'6", 181 pounds, drops the shoulder and barrels through Desmond True for the touchdown.
That guy, Tariq Cohen. I'm buying a jersey. I don't give a crap how much they are.
And that
guys.
was a nice drive and an answer for Chicago after the bomb to Hooper, where you thought, boy, Atlanta
Wow.
gets all this momentum. Not anymore.
Wow.
A 9-play, 75
Tariq Cohen, guys. Hit a like for that, man. Tell me that it don't make you feel like hitting a like. Hit a like for Tariq Cohen.
I think so.
My God.
3-point game.
It's commercial. What did you think about that? Wow. Again, though, we have to have more than the Howard Cohen show. Howard Cohen Sims is all we have.
It's very American. Yeah, it is. Kings September 22nd.
Howard Cohen and Sims is all we have. If you guys are just tuning in, you missed an amazing, and I show the highlights. I show third downs, I show highlights. Sometimes I'll show passes and all that good stuff. But you have missed something beautiful. If Cohen stays healthy, you got a guy he's going to outshine Howard. Howard ain't going to reach 1,000 yards this year because we don't have anybody but Tariq Cohen. I worry about him getting injured so bad that it ruins his career, you know? I mean, we're going to be going to that well every week too, guys. You watch and see, and it's not going to be a good thing. And it just sucks. I'm just over here like, what can we do? What wide receiver can we bring in? I mean, who can do it? Who can take the trade? What can we do to... It's just frustrating knowing we need that help at wide receiver. And we got $20-something million sitting in the cap.
Rivalries are every year. Every fall, the story rewrites itself.
It's just frustrating. If we can do this to Atlanta without a number one wide receiver, then, and if Kevin White is injured, like, and out for weeks right now, and we don't go out and get a wide receiver this year, Kevin White's gone, man. I mean, his career is pretty much over right now. Somebody like Kevin White will wind up going to the freaking Patriots, though, and put up healthy years of back-to-back 1,000-yard catches, you know. But we need something. We need somebody. We need to do some trades or something. We need a good wide receiver that can get separation. Can you imagine what it would be like right now if we had Cameron Meredith healthy? I told you guys that we could beat Atlanta. I still feel we can beat Atlanta. Alright guys, the game started, so I'm going to turn it up. Atlanta's got the ball. I will show certain downs. I will show most every third down, big plays and all that stuff. I even show certain highlights, so just kind of bear with me. Right now, I've got my phone on my 70-inch TV with Madden, but I'll do it like this for all the new people that have showed up. I'll kind of do it like that, where I show the game. Kevin White, what a freaking fragile loser. My God.
A few moments ago, walking off to the locker room.
First and 10 for Atlanta.
Look at that line, though.
That was close. That was Cooper, who made a great break on the ball, and it's incomplete.
All right, guys. I'll keep doing that from time to time, so just bear with me.
Both of these teams today,
hit a like for me. Leave a comment. What can I do to make this better? Is there? I'm also looking for somebody to Skype to add to my podcast for Chicago Bears.
I wonder if Steve Sarkisian and his offensive staff are going to file that away and think about a double move at some point to try and get one past him.
They spent a lot of money on their secondary. We saw Demps get burned before for the touchdown.
Demps got burned, man.
Lamar's hurt today, and Cooper had a great year last year.
Here we go.
Second down. Near side, they come to Coleman. That was almost intercepted by Fuller. Kind of hung up there. Derek Coleman, the fullback.
Guys, we are on fire right now.
Third and 10.
For the few of you still on there, I mean, if you don't have a way of watching this, just hold on, because this game is in. Fuller smiling, playing good. Tell me Fuller ain't playing good tonight. He's playing pretty good. I just worry about signing him long term. I'd be afraid he'd be one of those guys that lay down. All right, guys, third down. Here we go. Here we go. He hiked the ball. Get him! Look how scared Ryan looks, though. Ah! Another bad tackle. Bad tackle, guys. Bad tackling. Freak. Pardon my French if I cuss. Watch this again. Look how Ryan's been playing a while. Even though he may look scared, he's been playing a while, man. He's poised. That's how I feel Glendon will be in a couple of weeks once he, hey, I'm the guy, blah, blah, blah. But Glendon ain't got a wide receiver. So can't be hating on Glendon so much, guys. He doesn't have a wideout. I mean, Cutler got all the excuses, but the wideout position has never been this bad. Leonard Floyd. Notice the Bears have been getting a lot of these SEC defensive players too, man, which is what we need. We need that. That defense should always come from the SEC, in my opinion. Look at that. Freaking Leonard Floyd. Beast, beast, beast.
And with a 3-point lead for Atlanta, that's huge because they can eat up a little bit of clock here.
There's another link that's better for the game, guys. I'm all about helping people out. Tell people what channel has a better video stream of the game. I mean, you can only do so much on YouTube. You can only do so much. You can only show so much before they flag you. So, you know, like, subscribe. I do this every Sunday or Monday. Let me know what I can do to make it better. Do you want to see my face talking through it? The way I'm doing it right now is I show me playing Madden, but on the highlights, or when we're amped up, I'll show it on my iPad. Here we go. Come on.
Another catch by Hooper.
But he didn't get it.
Shy of a first down. We get a penalty too. So
what's his penalty?
Hooper's become the third down man for Atlanta in this game.
It's going to be a first down for Atlanta. That came from the secondary, which is usually a holding call.
Holding.
Firing and pass.
Let him play.
Number 31 in the defense. The 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
31.
That's on Cooper. So we just told you about the money they spent on the secondary. Well, they've had some breakdowns here.
Saw him almost get an interception early in this drive, didn't we?
They've spent money on the secondary, but at the same time, guys, It still ain't right.
That took the pressure off of a call for Atlanta, didn't it?
Demps and Jackson should be rotational. We need 2 more guys. Whether you like to hear it or not, we need 2 more. So first down, I'm not going to show this. 4th quarter, 4 minutes to go. We're down by 3. We have to stop them. They're in field goal range.
Bowman's in the game at back, and he slips.
They run the ball behind the line.
Yeah, I'd like to not be the grounds crew here. People might want to have a few questions, right? We've seen a number of it. Both sides. Both teams have slipped.
Both teams have slipped, but it's been bigger on Atlanta.
How about Atlanta changing the tempo here? Moving a little bit quicker now.
Falcons only have 12.
This game has caused me to drink. I do this beer thing where if I'm stressed or whatever, how many beers will I drink during the game? So far, I'm at like 5.
Lloyd's coming after Ryan. He's going to let it fly for Toilolo, little high. Levine's big, but he's not the speediest cat in the world, and it's incomplete.
3rd and 10, guys. I'm going to show this, okay? So hit like, support the channel, subscribe if you like the Bears. I do a podcast and all that. One of the things I do with the podcast, get you a little Bluetooth earpiece where it's just an earbud, one earbud with no wires. Download the podcast, and you can listen to it while you do other things. You can multitask. Here we go, guys. Big 3rd down. And we stopped them. They're going to kick a field goal. Guys, we got to get a touchdown.
Is certainly within the range of Matt Bryant.
Logan's has to put together a winning drive right here, guys.
It'll actually be about a 37-yard field goal for Matt Bryant.
In a lot of ways, wasn't that a call?
37-yard field goal would make it 23-17 if he makes it.
Let's get 3.
He's probably going to make it, though, because he's a pretty good kicker, Matt Bryant. 108 of 119 field goals.
Snap and hold are good, and that one is good, too.
Good.
So Bryant adds to the
All right, guys.
lead, but still a one-score game.
I've had a handful of y'all kind of watch throughout the whole thing, which is really cool. So subscribe, like, let me know. You people that have like hung around this for this, let me know what you need. Let me know what I can do to make it better. Even angles. Like I said, I got it on the Madden game right now, but every now and then I'll show highlights like that. And I'll show you kind of what's going on. If you need ideas of who to follow on Twitter, Facebook, as far as the team goes, let me know. I'm all about supporting, helpful, being helpful. I love the Bears. See what Brad Biggs has posted. Follow Brad Biggs on Twitter.
Oh, that's a pretty good one. Seahawks and the Packers, most of you will see, with Joe, Troy, and Aaron from Green Bay.
Apparently, Kevin White is out with a left shoulder in his 5th game. How crap is that? Thompson is doing the kick return. Fumbles. Thompson just fumbled. Wow. Thompson did the kick return and fumbled. Let's see what happened. It was a helmet. Somebody reached his arm back and then a helmet popped it out. And the number 95 covered it.
Roy Robertson Harris, all 6'7" of them.
Roy Robertson Harrison.
Earlier in the game. Super alert.
Glennon's like, no, we gotta get the ball back. All right, guys. 3:18 to go, 2 timeouts. No Kevin White, which he wasn't there in the first place. Throwing it to Howard. We only got like a yard right there.
got to know a rookie by the name of
Tariq Cohen. I'm going to turn it up, guys.
North Carolina A&T. Last year, the National Black College Football Player of the Year. And you can see why. They nicknamed him Chicken Salad. Even Joy Stick.
Chicken Salad.
Big Daddy at times. No matter what you want to call him a flat-out phenom. First game in the NFL.
Tariq Cohen's on the sideline. Here we're going to go, guys.
Touchdown. He has been huge today. Going to go far side. Howard again. Howard.
We keep throwing to the freaking running backs because we have nobody open downfield.
Third down.
Ryan Pace, do something about this. Come on, guys. If we can beat Atlanta, that says something.
Be able to get people, get off of the field here, snuff out this drive, because so far Chicago's thrown really one long ball, and that was Tariq Cohen out of the backfield.
Surprised Cohen's not in.
Yeah, I am.
All right, guys. Here we go. Here we go.
Right now. And the rest of it has been wide receivers and tight ends trying to run shorter routes underneath.
And third down and 5 here for the Bears.
Which we need it.
Blitz coming. Lennon sees it, loads right. Kendall Wright. First down and then some.
To the 42.
Working the slot beautifully, and that moves it up to the 40.
We just talked about tackling in the open field because the Bears are playing small ball. They're throwing the ball underneath. Now you've got to get people on the ground. Kendall Wright, there he goes. Makes a miss.
You know, I wish I had more tape, or wish I was there to see if any other wide receivers were being open. I know at the Titans game, Lennon, there was a couple wide receivers open. All right, guys, commercial.
From Chicago.
Like, subscribe. Let me know what I can do to make this channel better. Can't show the whole game. Showing highlights, which is more than what a lot of people on YouTube can do. Who are you loving? I was expecting to see Demps and Jackson. I was expecting to hear their name a little bit more, and like in a positive way. As of right now, Demps has cost us. Demps cost us that big play.
I'll go before I change my mind.
And I'm really bummed about that, because Demps is supposed to be a sound guy, but he's not perfect, you know. We're on commercial right now, guys. So like, subscribe, let me know what I can do to make the channel better.
It takes hard work, grit, and determination to become a professional football player like Luke Kuechly. But it only takes 15 minutes to see how much you can save on car insurance with Geico.
They're looking at the McPick 2. 2 for 5 deals all across the board. Here it comes. A Big Mac and 10-piece McNuggets. They got them. Get your fan favorites on the McPick 2 menu. Choose any 2 for just $5. They did it. Unbelievable.
Well, guys, we're still in this game. It's commercial right now, so just kind of hang on out. I'm going to go grab a beer real quick. I'll be right back. Like I said, I showed third downs and most highlights.
Like to be Marquand Manuel right now. He was an intern under Dan Quinn when he was at Florida. His first time in his life defensive coordinator, and he's calling the shots. So you're trying to hold on to a 6-point lead with 2 minutes to go.
Nick Beasley not on the field in pass rush situation either.
Lennon throwing. Lennon, near side. Oh, one-handed catch. But because he had to go down for it, he's taken down by Poole. And so Mike Lennon, speaking of the spotlight, Charles, here he is. They gave him 3 years and big money.
And he's been good today. In a lot of ways, he's been very good. This gives him a chance to be great, this drive right here.
2 timeouts for the Bears. They need a touchdown. 1:35 to go. Lennon over the middle. He's got a completion. It's right, and that's a first down.
I'm very surprised at how open the thing underneath. If I'm the Falcons, I'm surprised they're not snugged up more to these receivers. Only one time that they run past him, that was Tariq Cohen.
But quickly, near side. Good adjustment, and what a grab that was to Josh Bellamy. The wide receivers were coming live here. 1:06 to go. Job by Bellamy. That in. For the Bears, 2nd down and 3. Again, they need a touchdown under a minute. Glennon, pass rush coming, gets rid of it, 1st down. They think about it, no, incomplete. That one was not caught.
All right, guys, I'm back. I'm going to turn it up.
With 51 seconds.
But even though that's incomplete, that's another receiver catching a pass without being contested on the catch. And I'm very surprised, again, with Atlanta, with their overall team speed.
We got 52 seconds
I would
left.
think hard about snugging up under these receivers and quit giving up that stuff and saying, okay, let's see you take one past me. I'm not sure you can run
51
past
seconds, 3rd and 3. We got to go for it.
It's
We could win the game with a touchdown, guys.
2 timeouts left. They bring Jordan Howard.
If we had Alshon Jeffrey, I'd be like, just throw it in the end zone.
More of the receiving back, and now there's a review. This is a review from the booth. And I guess we can look and see again if
this is what I'll be doing every week, guys. I will be showing the highlights, showing the endings.
Let's see.
So like, subscribe. It helps my channel out a lot. Let me know what you need to make the channel better.
It's hard to see if the ball was off the ground enough, but it doesn't have hands control of that thing. I would say that you stick with the initial call, which is incomplete. I don't see anything to overturn that.
There's not enough to overturn it.
That from behind him. I mean, you know, I could see how he could have caught it.
Yes.
But the ruling was incomplete. Let's go to L.A. Mike Pereira, Dean Blandino, our rules experts. Guys, what do you see?
We agree with you. We think that the ball probably does get to the ground. You don't see it for sure, so therefore you can't overturn it. In our opinion, the interesting thing, Dean, if they do overturn it,
if they do change it, you're going from a stopped clock to a running clock. Inside of 2 minutes, you'd have a potential 10-second runoff, but this should stand.
After review, the ruling on the field stands.
Guys, thanks. And Dean, that's such a fascinating point. It might almost be better that it was incomplete, Charles.
Now you're not back in a rush situation.
Right, because then the 10 seconds come off, and even though they have 2 timeouts, we'll see how it works out.
Those 10 seconds could be very valuable for them.
Can the Bears do it?
Here we go. So with that being said, 51 seconds to go.
There we go, guys.
Touchdown. 3rd down and 3 here with Jordan Howard in the backfield.
Beasley now on the field, the leading sack guy in the NFL 2016.
Leonard. Here comes it's ripped. Incomplete. Nicely done by Robert Alford.
We got to go for it.
Kendall Wright, and now the game on the line with 4th down.
Got to go for it.
And that was actually a contested catch. See Alford on the receiver, underneath route, got to Kendall Wright and helped knock it away. So here it is right here for the Chicago Bears. They have to convert.
Here it is, guys. Oh, I'm so nervous.
4th down, Tariq Cohen not on the field.
Why not?
He's a rookie, but that's a surprise to me with the day he's had.
Game on the line. 4-man rush. Lenny with time. Fire! Beauty of a throw, and it's barely inside the 30.
Yeah, Bellamy caught it, guys.
40 seconds ago. They've got 2 timeouts here, and now they're going to call one. Wise. How about Bellamy delivering?
Now, as long as it's not the end zone, Bellamy will catch it.
And Glennon, maybe even more so. Perfect.
Last year, Josh Bellamy caught 19 passes, and when you talk with their coaches,
I'm sure keep in mind, Glennon doesn't have a Vincent Jackson. There was another guy on Tampa. I don't know Tampa. I know Chicago Bears. But he had 2 great, Wallace, I believe is the wide receiver's name. He doesn't have that here, man. And keep in mind, you can hate Glennon all you want, but how many excuses does Cutler get? Oh, we don't have a line. Oh, you don't have this. This is the worst wide receiver group the Bears have ever had. All right, guys, here we go. Where's Tariq Cohen? Here we go, guys.
From the 28.
Like, subscribe. I want to do this every week.
He's in trouble. Tries to get rid of it.
Fuck.
And incomplete.
Pardon my French.
Needed to make sure it was incomplete and not a fumble, but it's just incomplete. So no harm done.
That was Cutler. Oh, he don't have a line.
And there had to be good coverage downfield.
Look at that. How crazy that was.
Beasley, he's not going to get any credit for that play, but he made the play. He had a leap in front of him, and you see the hit there from Claiborne, but there was a leap in front.
If it's Cutler, it's like, oh, he don't have a line. Glennon ain't got a line. Don't even have wide receivers.
He's not going to get a lot of credit for that play, but he should.
1 sack.
Come on, Glennon. Be our hero.
2nd down and 10.
Come on now.
And we get a whistle.
We're reviewing the previous play.
Like, subscribe. I'm doing this every Sunday.
Fumble or forward pass.
I'll show the highlights and the ending.
I thought it was close to a fumble,
I have a Chicago Bears podcast in my playlist, Chicago Bears Podcast Perspective.
Saw there where Beasley made him pull it down. Then as Glennon pulls free, let's take a look, because here comes the hit from Adrian Claiborne.
Bam.
So close.
Guys, with the line playing like it is,
on the side of his arm coming forward there.
We may see Mitchell Trubisky within the next couple of games. And I don't want to, because the poor guy ain't got nobody to throw the ball to.
It's another one that's really close, but I think the arm has started forward. And Kevin, you are so right that if the reason they would review this is if they turned it into a fumble, and even though you have the recovery by the offensive team, you go back to the spot of the fumble.
After review, the ruling on the field stands.
And it would have created that 10-second runoff. But
so please like, subscribe, comment on what I can do to make this channel better. There's obviously people that don't have the game at home. So support this channel. I'll make it better every week. I plan on doing this every Sunday or Monday or Thursday.
Was coming forward. Should have been an incomplete pass, and thus it was ruled.
Reset. 32 seconds to go. Bears need a touchdown.
So support the channel, guys. Subscribe, like.
Lennon this time has a pocket complete.
We got a first down, guys.
Down to the 15 as they'll hurry to the line. They want to save that last time out, or do they? Whistle blows.
25 seconds, guys.
Bears will use their final timeout going down the wire in Chicago.
This isn't a rivalry. It's worse.
All right, guys, it's commercial. So like and subscribe.
Every year, every fall, the story rewrites itself.
I'm doing this every Sunday where I show the game. It's commercial. I'm not showing the game right now.
You get the chance to make it right.
I have a podcast. I appreciate the likes. Thank you so much. I will show the game every Sunday. What can I do to make it better? I say that a lot, but I mean it. Here we go, guys. Here we go.
I'm with you. 26 seconds ago, you can ill afford to be sacked. You need a touchdown. Now we're out. Lennon, here comes pressure. Lennon sees it, gets rid of it. Zach Miller fighting, and he has got a first down.
Guys, you can't help but be happy about our Bears. We're holding toe-to-toe with with a team that was in the Super Bowl. So like, subscribe. I'm doing this every Sunday for all you people that can't see the game every Sunday. I live in Tennessee. I can't see it every Sunday, but I got my ways. So I know what it's like. Guys, we are in the red zone, I believe. Oh, we're in the red zone. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Bellamy. What did I say? Bellamy.
16 seconds to go.
The ball is released as Bellamy's
Here we go, guys. Thanks for the comments. Please like, subscribe. Oh, see Bellamy, old Butterfingers. If I'd been Alshon Jeffrey, he'd have caught it with his pinky.
I thought there was some cloth in there.
Slight grab. It
could have been.
Like, subscribe. We still got chances, guys. I definitely won't be throwing to Bellamy, though. Where's Cohen? Dropped again. Dropped again, guys. You can't hate on them. Like, subscribe. Every Sunday I'm doing this, showing the game, talking highlights. Oh, that was a good play on Atlanta, guys. You can't. They were playing Chicago Bear football right there. They hit hard. And Glennon's like, no, God. Guys, we still got chances. 12 seconds. Come on, Glennon, make that money, man. Be a hero.
Glennon firing end zone incomplete. And it'll all come down to one last play.
This will make or break Mike Glennon. Come on. Can we beat the Super Bowl champions? Can we beat the... Like, subscribe, comment. What can I do to make this channel better? I can't show the whole game, but I will show third downs, highlights, in the last 2 minutes. And if it's down to the wire where the Bears have the ball, I'll show the whole damn game.
Meanwhile, the Falcons call a timeout.
Falcons call a timeout, guys.
8 seconds ago, it all comes down to this one final play. I mean, what else could you want for week number 1 of the NFL?
Can't ask for much more. And with the
Glennon could be a hero for the year. He ain't going to be the guy next year, I'll tell you that right now. But he can be a hero for the year.
He's the defending NFC champion in the Super Bowl last year, and the Bears are giving it to him.
Like, subscribe. I got a Chicago Bears podcast. Let me know what I can do to make the channel better. I'm looking for somebody I can Skype to do a Bears podcast with. Alright, here's where it is, guys. Regardless, we went toe-to-toe with someone that was in the Super Bowl that was ahead of the Patriots. So here we go. Come on, Glennon. With no wide receivers. Let's do it. Glennon's going to do it, guys. Let's be positive. He's going to do it. Touchdown, Chicago. Freak. Guys, like, subscribe. Hey, guys, we went toe-to-toe with somebody that was in the Super Bowl. We have everything to be proud of, everything to be happy about. It's over. But God, we got punched in the teeth, but we can't let down. We played good today. But look, we did it without a wide receiver.
Bobby Massey trying to block him. Good pressure. That's good pressure inside too from the Falcons. That made Glennon have to escape and allowed Reed to run him down from the backside.
I'm proud of our Bears.
Coverage downfield was excellent. Tariq Cohen got to the end
I'm proud of our Bears. All right, guys, I'm gonna end this game. I'll do it every week, so like and subscribe. Every week I'll do this. Thank you so much for the ones that have stayed on. I think there was a couple of you that did. Appreciate it. Cohen is the man. Hicks is the man. I kind of feel Demps cost us this game. Check out the Chicago Bears podcast perspective. Like, subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching. It's been fun. Thank you.